Dear Kenny's booksellers, I'm Kevin Barry, and I'm delighted to tell you about my new novel, The Heart in Winter, which has been 25 years in the making and is publishing on June 6th. So it's 1891 and we're high in the Rocky Mountains in the booming little Sin City of Butte, Montana, which is teeming with thousands of migrant Irish workers here to make their fortunes at the copper mines. And Tom Rourke and Polly Gillespie have just struck up a very passionate and very illicit romance. So they steal a horse and make out for the Badlands with a posse of deranged gunsmen soon after them. So this is a classic Western put with Irish accents, and it's a love story. It's funny and it's sad and it's got a great momentum, I think. My research trip to Butte was in 1999 as a very young man. So this story has been a long while coming into focus for me. But I think now it's a truly riveting one. And I believe that Tom and Polly may be the most memorable characters I've come up with yet in my work. I'll just read a very brief taster now from early in the book. The top of the town at that time was only just getting built up, and there wasn't many people living there yet, but more and more were arriving every day, and there were men carrying the lumber and banging it all together, singing these bawdy type songs in what must have been the Irish tongue. Horses and carts and eyes was what she was saying, and they knew he couldn't call any more by the light of day. They hadn't done it yet, but they'd come close enough. He said she teased him on, and maybe she did a little bit. She could feel the power she had over this half boy, half man. It was nice. He said he would come by night when her husband was working, and she didn't believe it really. She thought that was the end of it all, and maybe she was sad a bit, and maybe she pined a bit when 3 or 4 nights passed and he didn't come by. But then the next night she heard a stone on the window. That was the night they did it first.